Welcome back to part 2 of the Oracle card reading for this full moon in Pisces 2019. It is the 14th of September, the first day of the full moon. And at the bottom of the deck of the Magdalene Oracle card deck is intimacy. So let me read to you from there. You may have been emotionally hurt in the past, and as a result, you are now reluctant to share your feelings with others because you fear being hurt again. It is understandable that you have placed a protective shield around your heart. However, it's now time to drop the armor because at present, it is preventing a worthwhile relationship from forming. There is someone who dearly loves you, and the love this person has for you is real. However, he or she is afraid to reveal their true feelings for fear of rejection. Like you, they also fear being hurt. Trust and share your feelings and experiences openly and honestly. You'll be amazed at what unfolds. The most intimate relationships are usually formed through tears and laughter. So don't be afraid to express your feelings, fears, and vulnerabilities. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace the new. Wow. Again. Release, release, release. Embrace the new. Let love flow. Let love in. Express yourself. It's all the same messages. So, the card that came out from the same deck is the Judgment. Here we see it's full of light. I think this came out in the last reading as well. Love and accept all of who you are as you are. Every trait serves a purpose, and until you see the light within you, you will not see the light in others. How you feel about the world around you is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. Everything you see in others reflects something in you. You draw people, situations, and events into your life that reflect what you are yet to love about yourself. As you journey through life, you grow in wisdom, and eventually you will realize that many of your perceptions of good and bad, of right and wrong, were simply illusions. Wow. So wake up to the new day of the true you. Love yourself, every part of yourself, just as you are. And that allows others to do the same. And here through tolerance and acceptance, we are helping each other see our own light and spread love, joy, peace all over the world. Wow. Okay, now we got the intimacy card from the Journey of Love Oracle card deck as well, and this is number 35. And it's so amazing because in the Mary Magdalene guidebook, intimacy was on page 35. See, here's intimacy, page 35. And this is intimacy number 35 from the Journey of Love Oracle card deck. So number synchronicities as well. And there we see divine masculine, feminine in embrace with a halo of their light body surrounding them and kind of making us feel like a new day has dawned, right? Through intimacy. It could be your inner divine masculine and feminine coming into union, or outwardly as well. Okay, so intimacy 35. Your vulnerability is the key to your growing spirituality. Now is the time to share yourself openly without pretense or defensiveness. Let down the barriers that have held you apart from another, from the divine, from the world, and let yourself be held by the experiences of your life without needing to defend against them. Expect nothing and be open to receive everything. Your vulnerability is your way forward now. You are learning that you have enough strength to truly surrender. You are brave enough to allow yourself to be truly lived by the divine. It says here to be truly lived by the divine, but I wonder, is it lived or loved? The message of this oracle is that you have recently opened yourself up in new ways to meet the world and your loved ones, or are considering doing so in order to share something of yourself with another. Do it. You are ready to be seen and received more than ever before. And here's a poem by Richard Cohn called Intimacy. Becoming one, allowing all that is, both within and without, to blend like a wave meeting the shore. Each aspect of who we are is part of a grander whole, and in truth, yet greater still. To know myself is to know you, whether I look in your eyes, or touch lips, or hold hands, or bathe in the warmth of your embrace. So beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay. And the card that came out of the deck when I shuffled is number 30, Towering Magnificence. Let's see what this card has to say to us. Okay, you're entering the presence of the truly great and sublime divinity. It is without form, yet exists within all forms. It is humbling, and yet asks nothing of you. It just is, and when we encounter it, we are moved beyond words, beyond mind, and into realms of the heart that we may never have experienced before. It takes a brave soul to meet the towering majesty of divine presence. It can be a terrifying experience as limitations, preconceived notions, and identities crumble in the wake of its light. You are being brought to this place out of love because you are ready. Your soul has been craving connection to something so much larger than itself, to find something worthy to which it can devote itself entirely. This greatness is becoming available to you now, to be witnessed to the extent that is helpful, so that you may find the greater purpose of service which your heart craves. You are ready. This oracle brings you comfort that your inner path, your opening up to direct experience of the divine presence, is happening now, according to divine timing and grace. This is also confirmation that you are connecting with your spiritual guidance more consciously now, and that any sense of self that appears to be falling away from you now is because your divinity has outgrown it, and a new awareness is taking its place. And it's on page 73, which is about bringing heaven down to earth. Heaven on earth again. This has been another theme, another theme going through today's reading. Okay, here's the poem that goes with this card. Mighty sentinels connecting heaven and earth, wisdom of the ancients waiting for those who listen in the quiet. Oh my God, yes, heaven and earth, connecting heaven and earth, bringing down heaven to earth is what's happening. Wow. Okay, now next deck. And I think I won't do such a long reading in the future. I apologize. I know it is very long, but I don't know. I'm enjoying it. You might not have the time to listen to it, but anyways, yeah, I will make my readings shorter in the future. But for this 9th moon cycle, I thought I would keep it similar. So the new moon and the full moon readings are very similar in that I picked from the same card decks. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck from the Whispers of Love deck is Embrace Your Emotions, and it's the number 18 card, and 18 is the moon card in the tarot deck. So it's very appropriate as we are in the middle of the full moon. And there you see child riding on the back of a unicorn with wings, flying through the night sky among the stars. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. Oh my God. Yes. Reiterating messages that we've already heard today. Okay. Do you feel the energies of this full moon? So beautiful, so gentle, so divine, so pure. Okay, so 18. Feelings and emotions are part of who you are. Allow yourself to feel what is going on for you. Your feelings signal you to the truth of a situation. Take positive steps to determine why you are feeling the way that you feel. And look at this. It's on page 33. Ascended Masters, number of the Ascended Masters, and 3 plus 3 is 6, which is love. Okay, so one of the cards that flew out was this one. Spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. Number 46. 4 plus 6 is 10. There we see the huge full moon and these lover fairies kissing under the wisteria, the blooming, gorgeously scented wisteria. Oh my gosh. It is easy to slip into the routine of our daily lives. It is important to set aside some time to really connect and give your partner your full attention that is not interrupted. Make eye contact and learn to appreciate each other. So, may this card inspire you. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. And if that wasn't enough, here's some romance. Look at that, dancing in the moonlight perhaps, but this looks like dancing in the sunlight. New day. Number 25, 2 plus 5, 7. Again, that divine guidance. The Chariot card, moving forward. Oh, I see some fish. Everything. One as above, so below. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. quality time is what is needed now. Again, quality time. Yes. Whether you are in a relationship or in between relationships, do something special that brings romance back into your life. If you are single, it is important that you do something for you. That's right. So spend some quality time with yourself, romance yourself, dance alone in the moonlight, buy yourself roses or whatever you find romantic. And if you are in a relationship, then please do take the time to spend with each other. Okay, now I'm going to read to you from the Energy Oracle card deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Deceit card, which is also 25, which is another 7. Hopefully, we are leaving deceit behind as we release. I think that would be a good idea. Whether it's our own self-deception, masks that we're wearing, or leaving deceitful people in our lives behind, finally recognizing people in our lives for who they really are as the veils lift. Okay, so number 25, let's see. Hidden tactics, manipulation. This card comes as a warning that there may be some deception going on in your life. The person hiding behind the curtain is likely someone you know or deal with either personally or professionally. The duplicity could be regarding a personal issue, like someone spreading rumors or disrespecting you to others. Or it could be a business matter where details are being hidden or even manipulated. Be aware of what is going on in your life. The man behind the curtain is holding a bag of something valuable. So watch your money and your good name, and make sure you have all the information you need to keep things honest and secure. A deeper layer of meaning may be that the deception is actually coming from within. Is there something that you're lying to yourself about? In this case, the bag of valuables may be holding things like self-esteem, happiness, and even leisure time. Whether it's about your life or yourself, remember that the universe has a hard time sending you honoring experiences if your energy is shrouded in self-deceit. Right? So that's why we need to go within. Meditation that leads to self-realization. And the affirmation that goes with this card is, I am honest with myself and others, and I attract great honesty, integrity, and support from the universe. It's time to step into being honest with ourselves and expecting the same from others, setting boundaries, letting go of people who are not honest, who are deceitful towards us. Okay. The card that we got from this deck is the Angel of Balance, number 48, which is a 12 or 3. And there we see a beautiful angel holding a glass. What is that? Glass, looks like a perfume bottle. It's blue. Looks like there's a clear liquid inside it, possibly water, I would think. It is illuminated by the moon. In the background, we see the pyramids of Giza in the desert. So she's bringing water into the desert of our lives. Again, that water energy. There's also that golden light. on the ground and the silvery moon in the sky, dark sky with the stars. All right, let's see what the message of the angel of balance is. Yeah, so we need to bring our lives into balance by going within, I would say. Okay, let's see. Being centered and self-honoring in your choices. This loving presence holds a picture of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming to your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction, and the angel will guide you to a peaceful and centered approach. Affirmation: I live a balanced and centered life. As I care for myself, the universe cares for me also. And I think the message is we let go of self-deceit through going within in meditation. It brings balance. We bring balance into our own lives with angelic help, of course, through prayer and through healthful choices, actions that we take in our lives, day-to-day lives. Okay, it's beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now the surrender, power of surrender cards. At the bottom of the deck, we got surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Right? So again, that through release, we open up to the universe to allow healing to occur by trust in the goodness, benevolence of the universe, loving universe. One of the cards that flew out is surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Right, so pay attention to your body. Your body signals the truth of situations to us. So if you're feeling tense or rigid, ask yourself why, what is going on, and release. Release the tension. It will bring goodness into your life. It will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. And the other card is surrender fear, which we got last in the last reading as well, at the new moon. Let go of the fearful stories you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. Right. Stay in love. Stay positive. Keep going. You are strong. Look at that powerful, strong man walking forward. You are supported by the sun. There's fire all around. Yeah, let that negative fire go by caring for yourself, hydrating. But hold on to your passion. Live from the heart. Keep going. Choose love. Surrender fear. Beautiful. Okay, the next deck is the Wisdom of the Oracle. At the bottom of the deck, we got Higher Power, number 4. Looks like the third eye is being illuminated, and there's a key there. So that refers to following our intuition is the key to surrendering to the higher power, in co-creating with the higher power, in ascending into our higher power. And there's a masculine, picture of a masculine in the solar plexus of this feminine body here depicted. So maybe that's that inner integration of our feminine and masculine. Yeah. There's angel wings there. All right, so let me read to you number 4. 4 is the Emperor in the Tarot deck, very masculine. Higher power. Conscious contact with the higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to partnership with spirit. The Oracle's message. This card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. Relationship message. It's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number 1 priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. Prosperity message. Sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring you didn't even know you could access. When you enter agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with Spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. Let your higher power lead. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you are being pointed, giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where it is due. You wouldn't be a success without Spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you well when this symbol appears. Right. The higher power is your source for everything in your life. Okay, one of the cards that flew out was Regeneration, number 46. Again, we had this before. Here we see barren land. Looks like it has gone through fire. Makes me think of the Amazon fires, and there are other fires raging on our planet at this time. And after this fire, the new life appears, as we see the new green leaves appearing on the tree, and the healing light, divine light pouring in from the skies. Regeneration, that magical phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay. 46, which is also a 10 and a 1. So 4 plus 6 is 10. endings, and 10 plus 0 is 1, new beginnings. Essential meanings: rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. The Oracle's message: second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful growing in its place. This rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. Relationship message: the world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in this moment, you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. Prosperity message: what happens when it appears you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then, once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start, a more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the gods. Now is one of those times when out of seeming loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Do not dwell on the past, because you really are experiencing a rebirth. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the other card that flew out was Exchanging Gifts, number 27, which is a 9. Again, closings, endings. There's a cat and like a fairy ballerina who has popped out of a box in a beautiful, graceful pose in her tutu, pink tutu. And the cat has a pink bow as well, and I think there are rose petals in the form of hearts, or shape of hearts, and there are stars also falling to the ground. Okay. 27. Essential meanings: the law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing costs and determining value. The Oracle's message: you're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them, yet in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. So again, that balance message, not doing too much, creating balance in our lives between doing and being. So regeneration can occur by releasing the old. Okay. Relationship message: love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish. And abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you too. Love is truly yours today. Prosperity message. All your hard work and efforts, your commitment to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways you may not have been anticipating. The gifts of yourself, your time, your ideas, and the energy of your intentions are being reciprocated by the universe, which is sending you signs and signals, aligning synchronistic meetings and opportunities to bring you success and more. Everything is an exchange. Keep doing what you're doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. Thank you, thank you. So that was the message for that. Almost done. Okay, now the activations cards, the sacred geometry activations cards. So on the bottom of the deck we got number 35. So this number has come up a few times today. It adds up to an 8. 3 is the Empress in the Tarot deck. 5 is change, right? So 3, yeah, there's change going on. So we can integrate into and become our strength, our true potential. Okay, so 35 is perception. It says the frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Perception can be described as the interpretation of that which has entered into our awareness. Upon first glance, the perception activation presents what seems to be chaos in motion. But when we take a better look, we find perfect alignment and synchronicity between the different aspects. We find balance and harmony. The sharp blades of clear perception cut through the layers of illusion that cover the space between the world of spirit and the world of matter. Together, the blades are neither round nor square, indicating that they are effective in both worlds. Conceptually, circles stand for everything and nothing at all, balance and infinity, purity and freedom. Within this image, they also represent our connection to a larger universe and the many planets that revolve around the realities that exist beyond our own. We think we have a clear perception of the reality that lies behind the blades, but we discover that the waters of our emotional and physical world are mirrored perfectly by the sky, our spiritual nature. They are exactly the same. As above, so below. The square border represents the form-based reality of our earth-bound life, while the lights on the corners remind us of our ability to reach far beyond these illusionary three-dimensional boundaries at any time we choose. When combined with awareness, skill, and precision, these perception blades can cut through illusions that otherwise keep us locked in place. The energy of perception reminds us that the concept itself is biased. Our consciousness determines our perception, and there is no absolute truth in what we perceive. There are always more layers to uncover, more insights to be revealed. The blades of clarity cut through illusion and expand our perception of reality, revealing a path toward harmony and peace in our inner world and in the world around us. The dark border around the edge indicates the vast and deep universe that oftentimes seems mysterious and dark. The blues indicate the clarity of expression that is needed to cut through the illusions of our perceived reality. The red edges indicate our solid foundation in the physical world while in body here on earth. The yellows and golds indicate the inner power that is needed to create a reality that matches our perception of our inner and outer worlds combined. Try this. Close your eyes and think about where the edges of your comfort zones lie. Are you willing to try something new, or do you prefer to stay in your familiar routines? When is the last time you did something completely out of your comfort zone? Go inside yourself and witness how your perception of reality can change by just changing your point of focus from the outer to the inner. Yes, so it speaks of removing layers of illusion. This full moon could bring us clarity if we go within. And it is our own truth. It is our own reality that is revealed to us, that is right for us at the moment of our consciousness, of our awareness, of our perception. At the stage of evolution or ascension that we're at, and it will change as we ascend, but accept it now. It is your truth, and it is helping you to ascend, and it's encouraging us to try something new, move beyond our comfort zone. The card that flew out of the deck was Gaia, number 28. So take a look at the picture. It's an activation card, sacred geometry activation card. The message says, the frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our Great Mother and to the universe that birthed us all. Two plus 8, 10. Again, endings, new beginnings. Yeah. New Earth, the event. Wow, powerful time we're going through at this full moon. So Gaia is the word used to refer to the earth as a living organism. And take a look. Page 73 again, Heaven on Earth. As such, she radiates a deep sense of nurturing, care, compassion, and wisdom, taking care of her loved ones in her community. She shares with us through her natural resources of food, light, and water. The sense of community, both small and large, is represented by the repeating pattern that spreads out from the core of this activation. Gaia is represented in both her water and her solid bodies by the blues and greens. As above, so below. This applies to the external world, the sky, the water, and the earth, as well as to the internal world of spirit and body. The pearl-like shapes symbolize both the deep secrets hidden beyond the physical world and beyond our off-planet origin. These pearls might even be making a sound like a soft humming or toning, and if we look long enough, we might hear it too. Through this understanding of Gaia and connection, we are invited to be conscious of how we walk this earth, to realize that we leave a footprint everywhere we go. We are also invited to find compassion for all beings that are with us on this walk and beyond. Our conscious connectedness creates balance and harmony throughout our reality and can move us forward into an expanded reality as well. Try this. Close your eyes for a moment and contemplate how we all are connected to each other, to the earth, to the cosmos. Do you have a community that you are part of? How do you support this community? How does it support you? When was the last time you were in a group and experienced the power of joint intention? Amazing, amazing. As I have just become part of the Divine 44 with Paul Butler. Amazing. Flower of Life pattern. With the Star of David in the middle. Concentric circles. So beautiful. And last but not least, the Angel Therapy Oracle cards. At the bottom of the deck, we got a Law of Attraction. And there we see fish as well with this Pisces moon and an angel in purple, crown chakra, our connection to the higher power. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. This card signals that you're experiencing shifts because of your spiritual path. The universal law of attraction says that like attracts like. So you're attracted to people and situations that have similar intentions to your own. For example, if your intentions are to be loving and to see the divine within everyone, you'll attract loving people and situations. You'll also repel people who have unloving focuses. 66. This is why you may find your relationships and tastes changing. You may avoid old friends who no longer fascinate you. Or perhaps you now dread going to a job or club that you previously enjoyed. Know that these experiences and feelings are a normal part of the spiritual path. You're attracting wonderful new relationships, situations, and jobs that mirror your spiritual focus. Give any cares, questions, concerns, guilt, and so forth to the angels for healing and transmutation. Action steps. Quietly call upon Archangel Raguel, the relationship angel, and Shamiel, the angel who finds what you're looking for, and say, Archangels Raguel and Shamiel, thank you for helping me stay true to myself as I experience this important change. I ask for your complete and thorough assistance in sorting through relationships, my career, and other life areas where I feel my tastes have changed. Guide me through these changes with grace, compassion, and integrity so that everyone involved is blessed. Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another card that came out is the Manifestation Power card. There we see beautiful angel with golden wings holding a sword and torch with the rising sun behind him. Purple sash. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. So it's a powerful time for manifesting what we want. You might do some journaling, write down what you surrender and what you wish to manifest in the next cycles, moon cycles. All right, let me read to you. Manifestation power. You've got the power. Remember that song? You've got the power. With this card, the angels remind you of your innate spiritual abilities. Perhaps you've been complaining about something or have been feeling like a victim under the influence of someone else's will. This card is a reminder that you do have the power to change everything in your life by using your natural spiritual gifts or manifestation. When you complain, you give away your power to others. Complaints are also negative affirmations that attract more of the same undesirable effects. The angels would like you to replace the old complaining habit with a healthier response of visualizing and intending your desired outcome. It works. Action steps. Think about a situation you would like to improve. Write, draw, or create a collage that describes the preferred scenario. Look at this depiction of your desires daily and don't worry about how they'll manifest. Anytime you catch yourself worrying about or doubting your manifestation abilities, say, Archangel Jophiel, the angel of beauty, please beautify my thoughts about my desires so that they're completely based in love. Thank you. Oh, beautiful. And the last card of this reading, throat chakra. So yeah, this theme was all throughout this reading, expressing our truth, letting go of self-deceit, or the veils are lifting by us going within through meditation, through nature walks, through water. Throat chakra. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. The angels send this card to you because of important messages that you need to express, either verbally or in written form. You're encouraged to speak your truth to yourself and others. To yourself, admit your true feelings as well as any revelations you've had. Keep a journal of these ideas, thoughts, and inspirations. The throat chakra is the energy center located in the neck, which governs speech, writing, and creative expression. When you squelch your truth because of fears or of disapproval, your throat chakra tightens and darkens. Prior experiences in this life or past of being punished for speaking up can also close this energy center. Fortunately, the angels are working to unlock your self-expression by sending pure divine light and love to you and your throat chakra. Ask the angels to help you speak up for yourself lovingly and assertively, and they'll guide your words with verve and humor. Action steps. Archangel Gabriel is the messenger angel who assists you to eloquently, truthfully, and lovingly express your thoughts and feelings. Take a moment to center yourself and then say, Archangel Gabriel, I call upon you now. Thank you for guiding me in the expression of my inner truth and wisdom. I ask that you watch over me in all that I say and write, so that I may clearly convey my inner messages. And these appear on pages 100 and 101. So yeah, powerful new beginnings are to come, I feel, as we go through this powerful full moon in Pisces. We are encouraged to speak our truth, and whether you write it, say it, remember to choose love, express yourself lovingly in loving ways, using loving words, but staying true to yourself, which means being assertive, not hiding your feelings, and truth. And yes, a lot of powerful messages through this reading. So thank you for listening, and I wish you a beautiful full moon, rebirth, regeneration, letting go of the past and embracing your new, shining, truer or true self, awakened into self-realization, into higher love. So if you liked this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And I will see you next time. Wishing you many, many blessings. Bye for now.